Eccria. Here we go. Okay, I've been tasked for figuring out what happened to the power, finding the criminals responsible. Or maybe it was an accident. We'll figure that out too. I've had some time to think about possible suspects. Or maybe a patsy. And I remember there was a jail cell, or a couple jail cells with a person in it. If we're trying to tap in to the underground element, maybe we talk to somebody who might have already been involved in some illicit activities. I already tried to talk to them, but that was before I became a deputy. Who are you? You still won't talk to me. What would this be? Seems like storage for water or something, maybe. Ooh. Oh, look at the map. Okay. I think this is the jail cell right here, so I'm turned away from it currently. You go that way. Ooh, haven't walked along yeah, I was gonna say, there might be some loot up here. More cuts. Alright, there it is. Hello. So, like, yeah, I wasn't able to talk to him before, but sometimes in this game you can't talk to them unless you know that you're supposed to talk to them. Okay. Maybe I can pass a note. Fix the volume for the last time. Sure, I'm actually recording, and I am. Perfect. Okay. Maybe I can... Yeah, I have some questions about the power cut. He scratches himself and spits on the ground before giving me a shrug. Any idea why someone might have taken the core? That's kind of obvious, no? Cafe. Alright, I got in a little scrap. Is that what you want to hear? Nothing to do with anything. Probably not your business, but sure. Had a fight, power went out, broke it up. Okay. I keep my arms crossed. End of story. I got nothing else. I could ask no more questions. I barely asked any. Gary smells. It's not the worst or oh, this person smells. It is not the worst or most pungent smell, not rot or bile or anything, so pointedly awful. No, Gray smells like old dust tinged with state oil and ground into the fabric of old garments, or buried under fingernails. I said I'm not gonna adjust the volume anymore. The music in this interaction is so loud. I can only do it outside of the conversation, of course. It clings to him, and I turn away just as little as he answers me. Heard about a big sale going down in the Surrey recently. Not sure what, but it caused a stir, let's say. Whatever it is, it's long gone by now. Yeah, like I can't go to the Surrey now. Maybe I can pick up the trail. He shrugs, and so I press him a little further, asking if he had any idea who the seller was. As far as I heard, it was some machinist with a mushroom habit. Not sure how true that is, but let's say it's come up a few times. Could this machinist be Hamza? I add him to my list of suspects. I could ask more questions. So he thinks Hamza did it. I'm done here. Maybe? I guess he didn't say that. He stares at me for a few seconds, and I mistake it for consideration before I realize he's looking at me like I'm stupid. I don't name names. Yeah, of course. There's a pause, and then he laughs loudly. You get it? More power to him. I muster a false laugh for him, but it almost seems to offend. He waves me off. Yeah, that's fair. He's kind of taking the piss at me. Okay. Finding it hard to think. Turn that down. My name is Maz, I have a problem, and I wonder if you can help me. He has a voice like burnished steel. Despite the softness he tries to inject into his entreaty. The tone of a man more used to orders than requests. I gesture for him to continue, I can at least hear him out. It's my son, he sighs. He's being held by the Eccrian guard. They caught him tampering with the water supply. He puts up a hand to reassure me before I can speak any doubt. He was only trying to tap the supply, not taint it. He aimed to bring us a better source of water, one that would benefit us immensely. Is that really a crime? Of course it is. By Eccrian law, this is illegal, yes, but if we followed Eccrian law, we would all die of thirst waiting on some functionary to make the slightest effort. He sighs and crosses his arms, taking a step back. It is hard to tell if he is already defeated, or just trying to tamp down some rising hope. I won't work to convince you. If it sounds like too much, I understand. But someone needs to stand against this. And for several reasons, it cannot be me. Not this time. Can you help? Yeah, like, I don't give a crap about this place, I guess, but... if I say I help, like, get locked up myself. I'm not sure what I expect, but the solemn nod I receive catches me off guard. He steps closer to me and places a hand on my shoulder. There is something else, something you must know, that I hope will not break the bond we've made. Have you ever heard tell of the Shade of Eccria? No, what's that? The Shade of Eccria? A hero of the people, and a bane to those who would subjugate them. Dark as the night itself, smooth as black silk, and fueled by the flames of vengeance. A legend in this wretched city. Though to ask the guard, or those who line their pockets, the Shade is a menace and a smuggler. I ask what he thinks. I think he was a man doing his best to right the wrongs of the powerful, but I might be biased. I am the Shade of Eccria. I barely have time to look impressed before he adds, and for today, so are you. What? When I retired, I hid the mask of the Shade, but even though the Shade was gone, the rumors and legends persisted. A glider could not convince the guards to free my son, but the Shade? But with the mere sight of him, they are liable to give you whatever you want. Maz points at the marking on a nearby wall. You see this? Head to the town gate and look for the symbol. It will lead you to the mask. Sorry, I'm looking for the symbol. Collect the mask and return to me. Then we stage the rescue. Farewell, glider. That symbol? Is this the symbol of the shade? Oh, there's two symbols. This one and that one. Shade of Eccria. So, did he actually show it to me? So I'm gonna assume this is it, right? But I'll keep an eye out for that as well. So I go to the town gate and I'm looking for that. Okay, so looking around. If that's not the gate. That must be. Where I came in. Right? So I take a right and then I go up there. Okay. And then when I come through here. There. Yeah, I have seen the symbol and I've looked around for it. Or looked around and seen. And I should have gone from one to the other. I saw it at the far end. Hmm. Maybe I'm supposed to keep looking around. Oh, maybe up top. A chum, at least. A friend of mine. There's gotta be something up there. There. Like, I already used that one, right? I think that's the next one. Was I supposed to be able to see that from up there? And I jumped down there? Yeah. Here we go. I'm glad this does not require stamina. What on earth? I might have to go like down that tunnel some more. I'm gonna climb up here just because I haven't done it much, and maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Hmm. So I can go up or I can go this way. I'll try this way. Oh, is that the symbol right there? No. Oh, it is. It's in the boat. Oh, is that the symbol? That was the symbol. Oh, so I'm gonna be heading all the way out here. Anything back that way? Oh, there it is. The next symbol. I'll check this rubble. See a little chum. I don't know, rubble. Ruins of a cart. Old cart. Whoop. Very nice. How many chum is that? 44. I think that's like 4 of the 20 I need, right? I'm pretty sure. Is that the symbol? I think it is. Somewhere to go later. That's just a little hidden nook. That must be it. So this is a bush, not the symbol. Maybe losing it. Or was the symbol of a bush? Oh, there we go. The mask of the Shade of Eccria. When I wear it, I feel transformed into something closer to a spirit. I don't feel human anymore. Wow, that's pretty interesting. We're a superhero now, Sable. Do the rope. I shouldn't like just wear it around town though, likely, right? I'll like head over to the jail, head behind the jail, put it on, come back around, scare the guards. And I'll be wearing the exact same clothes as when I didn't have it. They won't know it's me. Maybe I should change clothes behind the prison. This is the cheerful music I wanted. It's not like cheerful, I guess, but it's not as somber. Yeah, there's the prison. Okay, time to change my outfit. Let's crouch. Let's pretend we're a climber. From the Eries. Let's do it. Go scare the crap out of them. Should we be doing this in the night? Huh? Hello? Do I not scare you? With all of my eyes? Okay. Maybe I come back at night. Maybe the effect is greater. Oh, poor guy. Stuck. Oh, nice. Good idea. My partner was just telling me we've got Girl Guide cookies in the freezer downstairs. Sorry to brag, but like, it's pretty exciting. It's not a chair. Hi, Gray. Do I scare you? Nah. It's been a long time since I saw that old thing. When you wear the mask of the shade, there is no greater ally than darkness and dread. Wait until nightfall, then proceed to the guard station. Be as quiet as you can and evade their eyes until the moment you strike. Okay. I had the right idea, wrong time. And then, when the time is right, he hisses the last bit, dripping with venom. Show them the shade. I shiver. Are you ready to do this, Glider? I'm ready. Hopefully the effect is not ruined due to me showing them myself in the middle of the afternoon. Cutscene. Just getting comfortable. Let's go. You know, I was thinking. Oh no, it's one of these. No, this one's interesting. Doubtful, but I don't know. Tell me anyways. Listening to you is marginally better than the wind. I kind of want to hear it too. Listen. Thank you. I was thinking about how I've seen plenty of Namur plants, but I've never really thought about what's inside them, you know? What's inside a Namur plant? It's glowing. Yes, obviously I know it's glowing, but why? What causes the light? I don't know, glowing stuff. Why do you think about these things? What's the point? I don't know. What do you think about? Normal things. Boring things, more like. The guard laughs into silence. Time to make myself known. Oh my god, Sable's getting right into it. No, no, it's the shade! Run! Go, go, go! Wow. I love that we had the same idea of jumping off the top of the roof. Sable and I are synced up. That was such a cool effect, though. I love the giant shade head in the background. I'm buzzing with nervous excitement and maybe a touch of power, but I tell myself it's only to ensure that I give back the mask and continue my gliding. This is not the time to take up the mantle of vigilante. I approach the boy, who seems no worse for wear, and possibly even entertained by the guard's reaction. He waves. When I speak, I maintain the illusion. My voice is not quite so searing as the shades must have been, but it is a worthy effect. Loudly, I call him the son of Mars, and declare that he is free to go and return to his father. What? Who are you? I tell him I'm the Shade of Eccria, and do a pose that might help him along. No, Maz is the Shade of Eccria, and he isn't my father. My father's dead. My heart stops, but Maz takes care of me. He takes care of all of us. My heart resumes beating. Did he send you? Yes, Maz sent me. And did he really say I was his son? I nod. The boy laughs a little with something like relief. He says that to us, calls us sons and daughters, but didn't know if he really meant it. Thank you. I'll get back to him now. Without another word, he is off. Creepy. Wait. Okay, so I guess I go give the mask back now. It's Makiti. She's very loud. as his posture has softened when I see him again. Like the weight's gone. He's happy. I ask if the boy returned to him, and he nods. Thank you. He is safe with his brothers and sisters. I ask him how many there are. Nearly a dozen. Orphans all, and the kindest young people you'll ever meet. Being the Shade, I saw much of the city's true face. And I suppose I found an even more important role to play. I would have taken up the mask again myself, but if I was discovered, then what would happen to them, you know? I tell him I understand, and that I think Maz is more helpful than the Shade. He shrugs. Perhaps. Why don't you keep the mask? There might be use for the Shade yet. Farewell, Glider. Did you make this like yourself in arts and crafts, or did you get it from someone else? He's like, not sure if it's best to just wear it out in public. Hey, what are you doing? Cat's messing around with stuff it shouldn't mess around with. Alright, I put on my cool new digs. That kind of looks best. I'm kind of guarding it up right now. Oh no, what am I gonna do? They've lost power in town. The merchants have started hiking their prices, and now I can't afford my tea. Okay. Is there anyone else here that I can talk to? No? Hello, fellow guards. Just kidding. I'm just a confidential informant. Oh, I need to see if the new heart's ready. Sand dip rocks from the balls of his feet to the heels back. Good news, Homs has finished his work on the spare power core. I could use your help with it if you have a moment. I can help. Perfect. I'd like you to take the new core to the atomic heart and plug it in. And while you're there, see if you can pick up on any clues about who may have stolen the original. Yes? You came to the right glider. I cross my arms and give him a coolly confident nod. He nods back. I had a feeling about you. Moment I saw you. That air of mystery tells me you know how to follow a lead or dig up your own. Hamza left a key card for you. You'll need it to unlock the front door. Oh yes, I know. The central chamber is protected by a security code, but I'm sure you'll find your own way in. The thief managed somehow. To get to the atomic heart, head over to the substation just outside town and follow the power cable that runs through and under the sands. Like, I've been there, so I could fast travel, but I'm gonna, like, take this route just in case I'm supposed to, like, come across somebody on my way, you know? Alright. There you are. There you are. Alright. Zamoom, let's go. On the road. Like there is this little colony here. I might stop by so that I can fast travel back to this spot. I haven't given up on finding clues about who took the original heart. Maybe this is going to be like bait drawn out again. But I'm probably just going to have to go ask more questions. So this is the Five Bells place. I am literally just going to try to get the little words to pop up. Okay. That didn't work. They're not going to give me the location yet. Postbox. Logging in. Hello, Sable. Jadi. Hello, Sable. Do you recognize my voice? Jadi, the very sound of her, reaches into my chest and curls warmly, cozily, around my heart. I'm only kidding with you. One never forgets the voice that first assigned them chores, I hope you've been enjoying your gliding and seeing the world at your pace. I expect you've been good and well behaved on your travels. I did just break someone out of prison. Oops. And I hope you've also tried being a little bad. Yeah, there we go. You're welcome. Not rude or unkind, but I hope you've bent a few rules and known the small joys of sneaky little secrets. Perhaps I have bent some rules once or twice. We just broke the law. Or possibly I've just felt like I have, which I think is probably the best part of being a little bad anyways. I'll be brief, Sable, because even though my heart could pour itself out for hours, I don't want you standing out there too long. We've returned to the Ewer, all of us. Our period of grazing has ended, and we're back precisely where you left us, though I think a little calmer than we were in those last few days. There's absolutely no rush to return, and if you're having a wonderful time out there, I hope you keep it up. The gliding is yours to extend. But if and when you are ready, know that we are waiting for you with arms that will welcome you, regardless of your decision. Now I should go. Allah's giving us a little poetry reading. Bet you're sorry to miss that, huh? See you at Gliding's End. At the Ewer. Take care. The recording ends, but I still whisper a goodbye to Jadi, as though she can hear me. It's difficult not to feel a pull to go to her. I was just thinking that. And to them straight away, but I can tell even in her tone that there's no undue pressure or poorly hidden hope. When I'm ready to end my gliding, I'll go back to the Abexi. Yeah, it's like, oh, well, I should go back and talk to them, but I don't want to end the glide, and I want to end the game if that's what I do. Like, that's how I end it, kind of thing. Very sweet. Okay, so I know that they're home. Do I still not have it? I wasn't gonna talk to these people, but I am here. So maybe I should. It'd be rude not to at this point. I can feel the nervous energy behind his mask. Bashir. Glider, could you help me? I tell him my name's Sable and ask what he needs. It's my friend Micah. He's so obsessed with treasure hunting or finding silly old artifacts. Every week he goes out after something new. I ask if he's ever found anything. Nothing you wouldn't get from your average scrapper, and he'd go bloody everywhere, in caves, cliffs, wherever, with no care for danger. I keep telling him, Micah, be safe, but he doesn't care. He thinks he's invincible. Now he's gone out to who knows where, south of here, and he hasn't returned. Oh, I'm so glad you've come along. You can still hover, yes? So you won't be in danger of falling down anywhere. Somewhere dangerous. How long has he been gone? I ask if Bashir is expecting Micah to be in danger. If it's Micah, probably. The places he sneaks off to are usually ruins. The older, the better. Half crumbling and covered in dust. That's kind of cool. Tends to be places where you take one false step and really get hurt. Micah says that's where the best treasure's at. Please, Gladda, if you see him, tell him Bashir is looking for him. I tell Bashir I'll keep an eye out for his friend and wish him well as I depart. Sometimes a well is just a well. Okay, so I gotta find a well, I think. Little Timmy's gonna be down it. Glider? I wish I was still on my gliding. Being a grown-up is terrible. Tell me about the camp. We're just nomads passing through. The 5 bells is for those of us trying to avoid the hustle and bustle of Eccria over there. There's too many people, too much going on. I prefer to keep company with the crickets. See ya. What if I want to trade? Being a grown-up is terrible. Here's my stuff. Ah, sand surfer top. Bad. We're just chilling. Okay. Saving my money. For vehicle parts, I guess? I don't know, there might be something else I want. Some better outfits. Probably a chum up here, no? It's very chum-like. Maybe because this is supposedly a nomadic camp, that's why I don't have a spot on my map to come back to. I've bamboozled myself. Maybe over there. Over there? Oh. We're up there. With the big ladder. Oh, ran right into it. Wasn't thinking. And we're off. Gonna make that the thumb. Taking the ladder to heaven. Yeah. A ladder to a chum. Why not? Can have a ladder. Might as well. 45. Okay, I think that is it. To hop on our vehicle. I've made like little marks. I'll have to check them all out at some point. Doesn't look like there's any structures for me to mark here though. Oh! Oh, wow! Oh, Nelly. I was just vibing to the music and then I saw a chum. I definitely like the music of this place. I liked all the music. It has different vibes. Big jump. It's almost like I'm flying, like the boats I am made to mimic the look of. Ooh. Okay. So the only place was the 5 bells, really. And 1 jump, so that's good. There's another jump. Didn't see this guy the first time. Ah. Here we go. Might be more on top. I need the gem. I need this stamina bar to be complete. And to see the dance party we're all obviously gonna have at the Chum Palace when this is all done. Because I can't climb this, right? Maybe in silly. I like grab on with my hands. Nah. Maybe I go on one of the rocks and I get on top that way, but... Or I could have just kept going. Okay, well. That's a crime for a later day. Here we go, keycard time. Whoa. Droopy. There's a slot for a keycard on the terminal. Perhaps this would unlock the door? Heck yeah. Okay, scary. The thief didn't take this scrap. This is like when the cops show up and they're like, well, it doesn't look like it was a robbery. They left all the good stuff around. This stuff's worth cuts. Crazy. So it must be like politically motivated. Like, you got a bunch of oligarchs running the government. Might have some issues with truth telling. Whoa! Did I just enter the nether realm for a second there? Or was that just all in my head? Okay. Wait. Is there like a puzzle? How do you get in there, right? Oh, okay. This is the puzzle. Oh! The game kind of makes the same sound that I do when I'm happy. Oh. Ah. What? Atomic shell dye. Give me this like red at least. White on white on white on other white? Okay. I shouldn't poo-poo it till I see it. I guess I have it a white boat. Just like a pale boat would be interesting. Noise, lots of chum here. Appreciate it. Okay, how do we get in? You think the thief just like manifested their way in? Maybe that's it. Okay. I do believe we must jump down. This is how I get out. I give up. This is the puzzle? Oh, wait, what? There's a lock on the door, so the thief threw a rock through the window? Heck yeah, they deserve this. What a, like, well, I guess when they made this, they might have not been thinking about thieves. This is their manifesto. Now this is a clue. A scrap of paper lies discarded on the floor, and when I take it, I see that it's a promissory note. Somebody, perhaps the culprit, owes money to the merchants. Okay. It's possible the culprit dropped it, but who could be so careless at the scene of their crime? I wonder if it's a plant not to throw me off the scene. Yeah, it's like, why would you bring the money, like the contract that you owe money for, with you to your crime? There's a clump of feathers on the floor. Strange. Did they throw a bird through the window, not a rock? I try to picture the bird, large and powerful enough to carry away the power core, and decide that it is one suspect I can absolutely rule out. So I would very much like to see it. Yeah. Alright, so we had equally as silly ideas, I think. Right? Right? Can I take them? Why would I? Okay, let's stick it back in. Ooh. Sparks shoot out from the wires around the socket, but the damage to the empty socket itself is non-existent as far as I can tell. Can we turn off the machine before we stick this back in, maybe? Like, put a safety lock on? The culprit took good care in removing the core. It makes sense. If I were to steal something so valuable, I would be delicate too. But why the torn up cables? It almost looks staged to me. Okay. Wait. Oh, I was just gonna install it. Like I said, just stick it in. But, Sable's doubting. Okay. What happens if I step away? Is somebody gonna come out of the shadows like, you're supposed to put it in? I'm gonna walk out the front door and see if someone's like, did you do it? Did you do it? Because I can just get back in. Yeah, okay, good. La, da, 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 da. Okay. It's possible when I go back to Eccriaective, we're gonna find that we've been had. But my first instinct was to stick it in, so I'm just gonna put it back. Do my duty. Because, like, there's people who need it at the same time. Like, I'm trying to catch a thief, but at the same time, it's more important things. Okay, let's see if we can install the new core. Power to the people! Oh, that's cool. I love how everything has like some kind of floating tech in it. Die on Earth. Almost looked like there was somewhere I could enter now on top of this place that thing had lifted off. So, what's the best way to get up there? I think just climb on this. And fly over, possibly? Yeah, it's because it's like angled. Slippy slide. We'll call Simoon in case I need her. Climb, climb, climb! To victory! Nice. Okay, yeah, I think I can basically just walk up. So if I just kept going a little farther, I would have figured it out. Silly. But now that thing's off there, there might be more to do. If I can climb this stuff. Nice. Whoa! Oh no! Oh no. Let's do it. You can do it, Sable. Use your magic floating abilities. Have mercy. Okay. Yeah, so you can climb this stuff. You can kind of magic your way up, maybe. Let's see. Let's see. You can do it, Sable. Magic. Do your thing. No, the other way, magic. Alright. We tried. That must not be a thing. Okay. Then we get here and we kind of get stuck. Was that like something I could do inside of it though, man? Just wanted to see that. So if I magic in, just briefly, look. Nah. Kinda looks like it. But kinda don't. Okay. I have an idea. Is it a good one? No. I can tell you right now, it's not. That hasn't stopped me yet. It won't stop me now. Okay, next time I'm at the very top. Turn. Ow! I wanted to get like up on that. Come up here. I don't think there's any rocks nearby tall enough. Wait, did I jump off of that one? So I could have gone higher? I could have gone higher. Do I have the stamina for such a feat of strength? Just to find out there's nothing there and that I'm not supposed to go up there? Such a thing be possible? That's real high. Moon's still trying to get to me. I hear her down there. Let's go. This is what we've been training for. I'm not even gonna look at the edge. I just know we're gonna make it. That's it. I don't even have to look. We're gonna do it. Oh, I thought that was the end. Oh no. Ah, so close. Okay. We have some more stamina coming our way. Oh, that one's real high too. Oh my god. I'm wasting a lot of time. But I believe in Sable. Like, is that too far away though? Like, am I gonna like fall down? Like, with a steady fall of gravity? Oh, I do need some moon. This is already not a good sign. I need the boat to even get over there. Float from the top of that over to there. I believe, and the thing is, like, I might not be able to even get to the top of this. We'll find out. I just gotta be positive. You can do it, Sable. You can do it. Okay, well, that was the first one. I'm trying to think. Too tired. There we go. Oh my gosh. Unfortunate. At the very end, it kind of does a weird... Okay, I think we have to just go over here. Has a weird lip to it. What's happening? It's all falling apart. Maybe a little bit of both. And no, I will not apologize for my gasping. It's incredibly stressful to watch my video game character fall from such a great height, knowing that they can catch themselves with their glide bubble. Don't look at me like that, Sable. We can do it. I think that one, or like we go over there and it's a little easier. Which we should have maybe done from the beginning, but we live and we learn, and we won't be doing this again, so hopefully I don't have to take that lesson to heart. Nice. Let's go. It's kind of weird lippy again. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it! So scary. No. No. Oh my god, we were there. Okay. Came down to the millimeter. And then we jump. Oh, I didn't jump high enough, I don't think. Came down to the millimeter. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And we go straight up. No lefty righty. Loosey goosey. Canuck Goose. I didn't introduce myself at the start of the episode. Oh well. Canuck Goose. Getting. Oh no. Yes. Okay, yep. We gotta walk on an angle. I knew that from Skyrim. Oh my gosh, we did it. I think that one. Graceful. I stand on that. Think so. What the darn heck am I doing? Okay, get here and stand. Don't move. Don't move. No! What am I? I don't know where I landed. I don't know where I am. I don't know what country I'm in, what planet. Okay, and I think we don't wait. Oh, it's actually able to get a little bit of stamina there. I should have waited. Should have waited, Joe. I should have waited. Yes. Yes. Give me the climber badge, you know? Who else deserves it more than me? Oh, frick. Just higher up than when I started. Maybe get on the back end there. So I think to right there, and then to there. We're gonna scale this baby. doing that on purpose, Sable. You're doing it on purpose. Okay. Can we get our stamina back on this like we were able to do before? And we go around. Right? I was so close. Okay. I don't have all the stamina I can have. I can do that when I have more stamina. I know I can. So be warned, Mountain. You will be scaled and must train. Okay. That's it for today. Not a successful ending, but look at that. That's a success. Focus on that part. Alright, have a good one, eh?